Hello everyone. I am going to get you ready for music makers around the world. You have before you, hopefully, your sibling material. This is material that your older child used when they did music makers around the world, and now we have to get ready for your younger child. So here's what I'd like you to do. Step one, find their bag and make sure it's completely empty. Anything in there that's not part of music art is going to be a distraction for them. So just, empty it out. Put it into a space where they can get at it or throw it out. All right, so I've got my bag, and I also have my album, and it's filled with all of last year's material. And so you can leave it in, but again, it's a distraction for them, and it's harder for them to manage the material. So I prefer, if you remove the material, you could put it in another binder. You can use it as decoration on a wall, which is a great idea. You can place it in a reading area. This is fun stuff for them to look at and continue to play with. But most importantly, I'm going to take it out of the binder. So now I have a nice empty binder. I need you to drop off the material that you have. We're going to start with the British Isles, and this is what the poster looks like. What should be in the poster? Let me show you. We have notation cards. Here are the mi, re, do notation cards. They have yellow, and there are 4 of them. I'm going to place them in the little holder in the folder, just like this, so that when you give them the material, they're all ready for me to grab. There should also be green ones. These are dotted duple cards, and there's 2 measures. That's the line in between, and they look like this. I'm going to take all 4 of them, and I'm going to put them into the little holder. Most likely their viewfinder is being used, ripped, or missing, but if you have it, put it in there. If not, let me know. I need to make sure I have some. Included in this program will be Who's That, Hot Cross Buns, and Seashell. They're going to start to read these in class, and I need to have them ahead of time. So they're now in the folder and ready to go. Now I could put it into the album, but you know what? Save me a moment. Don't. Put it into their bag. Now if you want to be really ready for the season and not have to deal with this later, look for the Amerindian, because we're going to take this in and start working on it around week 8. Included in Amerindian will be notation cards. I don't know what color you'd call this, but they look like this. They say the do is below the staff. So, fa, mi, re, do. Do, re, mi, fa, so. Do, re, do, ti, do. So they should have 4 of these. And again, I'm putting them into the little heart. I also need some rhythm cards. They look like this. There's 2 measures. Do, day, do, do, do. Do, day, do, day, do, do. Do, day, do, do. My paddle's keen and bright. Do, day, do. Flashing like silver. So dip, dip, and swing. This is part of the canoe song that we're working on. The song pages will see the pony, the canoe song, which I just sang. Pierrot, when the train comes along. So there's 4 of them, and I'm putting them into the folder, and I'm closing it. And again, I'm just putting it into the bag. There's one more thing that I want you to look for, and I would like you to have it. Now, if you can't find it, let me know, because I'll need to order one. It should say Parent Guide 1. This is Parent Guide 2, so I just so you don't get confused. And notice this is for African American Germany. I can't find mine. I just ordered myself one. It says British Isles Amerindian, and it looks like this. If you can't find it, you need to let me know so I can order one for you. This book includes all of the stories we'll be talking about, the poetry. It will give you a list at the end of all the material that we're working on, and it also gives you a week by week what you can do at home. I send these by email, but I still need you to have this book on hand so that you can be my partner in this program for the whole year. And that doesn't have to go into the bag, although I would love to see it. So when they come to class, you can do this, or even better, if you could drop off these 2 folders all together, I would be more than thrilled. And then the day of the class, I can be ready to focus on your children and not on the material.